Everyone, I'm Jeff McGinnis. I'm with CrossCountry Mortgage, and today we're going to be covering your affinity lending program. Your employer and or group has been kind enough to put this in place for you. I'm your rep, Jeff McGinnis. I want to thank those who are here from the various companies that have joined us. If you're from Abbott Construction, welcome, or if you're a client of SDL, thank you. We appreciate you and any of the other companies that are represented here. Congratulations, your company and or group has thought well enough of you to put this program together. And I'm going to explain a little bit about what the Affinity program is, what it can do for you, and when it can do it for you. And then afterwards, being that I'm a mortgage lender, I'll talk a little bit about rates and what has happened in trends, and then open it up for some Q&A and then go from there. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Hang tight. And it looks like it. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Can everybody see that? Okay, good. Awesome. So this is the Affinity lending program from CrossCountry Mortgage. I'm going to talk briefly about that. We offer it. It is a benefit program through your company or group that will give you certain benefits and discounts for mortgage banking services. And before I dig into what those are, I thought I'd just let you know a little bit about who I am. I'm Jeff McGinnis. I'm with CrossCountry Mortgage, and I've been in mortgage lending since 1997, and I've helped hundreds of, if not thousands of families purchase their homes, optimize their current mortgages. I've helped people consolidate debt. I've helped people move through divorce situations and family law situations. And it's been very, very gratifying work, especially for, those who are purchasing for the first time, moving up to expand their horizons, consolidate some debt. Some of my favorite clients have been people that I've been able to help pay off a whole ton of debt and get on track for an amazing retirement experience. So that's me. I live in Seattle. I've got 2 kids, married, and enjoy the Pacific Northwest, with boating and skiing and all the outdoor stuff. So anyway, that's me. A little bit about my company. So CrossCountry Mortgage is out of Ohio, and we are I guess relatively new. I mean, we've been around since 2003, but it's no wonder that I'm on board with CrossCountry Mortgage, because their passion is truly helping home buyers and homeowners secure the best financing and make their financial picture a lot better. And it shows from top to bottom here. And so it's been a great company to come on board with. And I've really enjoyed, I came on board in April, and it's been nothing but a great maneuver, and I've very much appreciated this company. So I hope that you do at some point in time as well. Let's see. So let's talk about what the Affinity benefit is for you and your company and your group, and for yourself. So we can. What we deliver to you, if you choose to use us for either a refinance or a purchase, is we'll give you, we'll actually waive 5 fees. We'll actually pay for 5 fees. So we'll pay for an appraisal, underwriting, processing, flood, and credit. So those 5 things we'll cover for you of up to $2,198. So we'll cover $2,198 of those costs, so that you can efficiently refinance your home. You can purchase a home with a little bit more money in your pocket than if you did not have this program. So it's an exclusive benefit that your company has signed up for, so you can take advantage of it. So that's great, right, Jeff? You're giving us some discounts, but where is it useful? As you can see here, it can be applied towards a purchase, a refinance for your primary, vacation, or investment property. So any of those opportunities we can offer those employee savings. Okay. So yes, you get the benefits. You do have in addition to that, you have a dedicated mortgage team. So you get me as the front person and my team behind me. We've got an amazing team that will review your loan, take it from initial review down to processing and underwriting and closing, and make sure that you're well taken care of. It does save you time and effort when we have a conversation about your specific situation, whether it be a purchase or refinance. I can show you up to 4 or 5 different options and have you look at them side by side so that you can really dig in and compare and contrast different options and see which one works best for you. So this is called a total cost analysis. It's an actual website that I build for my clients. Every client gets one. It's the sheet of music that we use to make sure that we're meeting goals, guidelines, preferences, all that sort of thing. So, oh, and by the way, this is extended to your relatives. So those folks that are related to you can also take advantage of these benefits. They just need to let me know that they know you and which company or group they're affiliated with. And we also have a very large, robust portfolio of products. And so what that means is if you're purchasing a home, we have fixed or adjustable rate mortgages. We have jumbo loans, which means that if your loan amount is above 741, 750 in the Tri-County area of Washington, so it's Snohomish King or Pierce, we can help you with that. So it depends on where you're at in the country as well. So point being is we can handle jumbo loans for you. If you're looking for a lower down payment option, we have 3.5% down for an FHA loan. No money down if you happen to be a veteran. If you're looking out in the country, we have a USDA rural loan that's phenomenal. It also has a 0 down option. We have 203K loans, which means that you can take a fixer upper and turn it into something that's livable or at least more like you. And we also have other niche products that may or may not apply to you, but we do have some more, what would you say, more exotic programs where we're using different types of income validation and verification. If you're looking for, and by the way, this is a screenshot of the total cost analysis that I thought I would throw in here. As you can see, for this particular example client, they're looking for a 5% down option. They're looking at putting $25,000 down, and they're looking at the difference between the monthly payment. So we could have a number of different scenarios where we could target a monthly payment that's appropriate, that's important to you. We could target the total cash to close. So everything that it would take to close on a purchase, we would discuss. We could go through a range of purchase prices that we could put into this total cost analysis and share with you a very specific, customized, and tailored approach to your next purchase. Okay. If you're looking to refinance, we have conventional mortgages, I mentioned back with the purchase money, but so we've got conventional FHA. We have streamlined FHA. We also have what are called IRRRLs for a veteran. So if you happen to have a VA loan now, we can lower your interest rate given certain criteria and guidelines that would be less robust in our request for pieces of paper. It's a really great product. Works really well when it's appropriate. We also have the USDA streamlined refinance as well. We can pay down other debt with a cash out refinance. And let's take a look at what that might look like as well with Sally and Joe on a, oh gosh, it's the same screenshot. But anyway, this is back to the total cost analysis, but we can set up scenarios where we're doing refinance scenarios that can help you with your, hang tight, I'm gonna go find this slide. Here we go, here's my slide. So what we can do is we can compare on a refinance your current loan and compare that to what happens when we take cash out. What happens to your monthly payment? How much cash out can you get? If you're looking to consolidate some other inefficient debt, what does that look like? And I have additional tools beyond the total cost analysis that'll help you make a good choice on what debts to pay off, in what order, and how it will benefit you not only in the short run, but the long run as well. So that's the benefit for you for each, the amount of money that we will cover and for your closing costs. It covers where it can be helpful, either on a purchase or a refi, and it gives you some tangible screenshots on what types of tools that we use in order to help you make a great choice on your purchase or refi. So that's in summary, the benefit package that you get from the Affinity mortgage program that your company or group has been so kind enough to provide for you. So without any additional delay, what I'll do is I'm going to share with you a little bit about what's happening in mortgage rates, and without giving direct quotes, because it's hard to do, as you'll see in a moment. What I'll do is I'll share with you what's called the mortgage-backed securities market. And what this market does is it controls the 30-year fixed rate mortgages for lenders and loans across the nation. Okay, so if you know what's going on with the mortgage-backed securities market, you'll know what's going on with 30-year fixed rate mortgages. And this is something that I watch on a daily basis so that I can advise my clients on when to lock, why to lock, how, use a little art and science. So if we've got a purchase and we're closing in a certain time frame, when should we lock given the market conditions? So I'm going to share with you that screen again. So what you're going to be seeing is the mortgage-backed securities market. And as you can see, this chart gives you the price of the bond or the mortgage bond over here, and this axis right here is time. So what we're looking at is the last 30 days of the mortgage-backed securities market. And the main thing I want you to take away from this particular screen is how to read this as far as trends go. So if you have an opportunity to find this independently, you'll be able to look at this and say, okay, well, I know that rates have gone up or down within the last 30 days, okay? So down is good on this particular, sorry, down is bad, red is bad, green is good, so down is bad, green is good for interest rates on this particular chart. So if we look 30 days ago, roughly, that was about the highest point on this chart for mortgage-backed securities. And a few trading days ago was about the lowest, okay? So we've seen a trend over the last 3 trading days-ish that rates have gotten a little bit better, okay? So this is handy if you're looking at when you should lock in your interest rate and or you can rely on somebody like me to handle that lock on your behalf. But what's really interesting is you can see this right here, it says R1 103.1931. That means it's a resistance level, and it acts like a ceiling, right? Okay. And then down here there's an S 102.844. And that acts like a level of support or a floor. And you can see this happening, right, over the last few trading days as information goes into the marketplace, it gets processed and traders will trade accordingly. And in this case, the price of a mortgage bond has gone up over the last few trading days. And it looks like it's about ready to break through this resistance layer. It could, or maybe it'll reverse and go back down. But if it breaks through this, then this R becomes an S. So it becomes a layer of support, right? And then it goes, then we might be able to make it to R2, which would be an even better time to lock. So point being is we've had our ups and downs over the last 30 days. It's a great, none of the rates on that I've locked in on the last 30 days have been bad. They've been amazing. But it just depends upon your timing. Like if your refinance loan is gonna get done in 45 days or 30 days or 60 days, we want to plan accordingly on this chart on when to lock in your rate. Same with the on a purchase. If we're going to be closing within 30 days, we want to pay attention to this chart, read it, understand it, and then make a choice on what day to lock in. So the closer to, this R2 level, the better. That means the rate's going to be cheaper for you. Okay. So walking away from this discussion, we're about, midway between the highest and lowest points of interest rates for the last 30 days. Rates are still phenomenal. We are, lucky enough to be offering a very, very low interest rates for our clients right now. And the real important thing is to take advantage of some of these analytics, these tools that we have here for your purchase or refinance, to make sure that it makes sense for you, right? That's the biggest thing. So I'm going to wrap it up. I think we're about at the top of the hour. I was going to go for a half hour today and just have a discussion. We've got a few people on here. I'm going to open it up for Q&A. Does anybody have any questions? All right. I'm not seeing any questions pop up right now. If you would like, feel free to email me or call me or set up some time to chat about your specific situation, and I'm happy to help you make a good decision. Or if you wanted just to talk with me about something off topic or didn't want to, publicly ask a question, that's totally fine. But I'm happy to help you in any way I can. All right, so I'll sign off for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm available to you. Feel free to reach out at any time. Take care.